I'm sorry for ranting, but hello, how are you doing, my people? Welcome back to Inspire Generations. Of course, I'm always excited whenever I get a chance to share information with you people, and today is on a Tuesday. It's about 5 p.m. here in Kenya, East African time. And I thought maybe, I just want to be very consistent, because I normally do my own research, and lately I've come to realize that, in Europe, we have so many people sharing the experiences of farming out there. And for some reasons, we have been made to believe that, farming cannot be done in Africa, and live alone farming actually. Yeah, like we don't have young people doing farming in Africa, and we might have them doing farming, but not much out there to show that young people can do farming in Africa. And for that reason, I felt like as Inspire Generations, for some reasons we failed to do what we are supposed to do, uh, to share this information with the world, to show them that we can do farming in Africa. We can feed ourselves, okay? And for that reason, I want to really apologize because I haven't been able to do what I'm supposed to do. And from now henceforth, we promise to always be consistent, to post each and at least 2 videos in a week, right? Or even on daily basis, to share with you what we're doing at in Kenya, and more specifically, in Africa, of our experiences as young farmers in Africa. So today I will be sharing with you a project that a project that is about actually 5 days old, because we did the transplanting of this particular crop on on last week on Thursday. So it's a couple of days old, and we just want to share that journey with you, and I will show you, and probably we talk more about our experiences and what we are planning to do with this particular crop. I've been sharing with you this crop that we are doing at this particular place. We have capsicum and tomatoes, actually about 6 days old, and majorly what we're doing right now, we are spraying something to prevent against cutworm. They normally cut at the stem, and so that's what we're preventing, to make sure that we maintain the same population of the plants that we have transplanted. So that's what I'm doing at the moment. And normally at this stage, we normally use the normal knapsack, the one that you can see at the back there. Okay, so we normally use the normal knapsack because at this stage they are very tiny. We cannot use the big machine because of the pressure. It may end up breaking them. So that's what I'm doing currently. So this is the final spray of this to prevent against cutting. We also doing something to prevent against fungicide, and also doing a pesticide, and even at the same time doing a foliar to for the purpose of proper root development. Yeah, so this is our capsicum. Yeah, this place we have done about 6,400 plants of capsicum, and majorly we have 2 varieties at this place. We have Super Bell, and then we have Max Bell, and we will be rating the performance along the way in terms of production, of course, and how are they in terms of adaptation. Okay, so we will be rating them at the end of the project, to see which among them does well. And then over this side, yeah, this is our tomato, and the variety is Big Rock. And actually I mean, both of them are 6 days old. All right. Yeah, and at the moment, as I said, we are trying to, to prevent against cutting by cutworms, and also we're doing a fungicide, a pesticide, and also doing a foliar for the purpose of root establishment. And I also want to mention that when we were doing the transplanting, we used, some goat manure, as you can see over here. Okay, yeah, this is goat manure. All right. Yeah, this is goat manure. It helps in water retention and some other activities down there in the soil. And for this particular tomato, because we had done a pilot project, and of which we had done some staking, as you can see over there. All right, we've done some staking, and for this particular crop that you see over there, over the other side close to the spinach, that's we will be start doing the harvest as from next week. And over on this side, actually, this one we will probably be doing our final harvest after probably harvesting about almost 2 months. Okay. And on this side, actually, what we're trying to do is to, yeah, we've already made a decision that we will not do the staking. Because as I was doing my research, I realized that big rock is like a determinant a crop. That means it doesn't grow very tall. And doing the math, because even as you do farming, you have to turn it into business. You have to make sure that you know even as you do it, it is making money for you. And as I was doing the cost, the math for the cost of production, the staking takes quite a chunk of money. And I realized that with this particular variety, it doesn't really help so much. And most of the non-determinant varieties that grow very tall, probably the market is not quite very good. The market doesn't like them so much because they have a very thin skin, which makes them to be, their shelf life is very little. And so for that reason, big rock has a very good shelf life, and people love it. The market, they do love it. And so for that reason, we thought, we want to do another pilot project. Not really a pilot project, because I'm very sure we will make some money. We want to do the tomatoes without staking. So that I will continue sharing this journey with you as we on what we're planning to do. And as you can see, these the two beds over here, we're planning as we go on, as they continue growing, we will this part over here, yeah, that's where we will have our main path for the purpose of spraying. And then on the other side, then we bring these two again together. We have another path on the other side. So it's quite a lot of mechanism, and we will see what is going to happen. Probably we may have to lay some grass on the other bottom to because I know the tomatoes will be quite heavy. Yeah, because you can see on the other side, they have really, the production is quite good. You can see over there. Yeah, so I know most of them, they will be probably forced to lay down on the surface. And we will see what is going to happen. And that's what we're doing currently. And then over on the other side, we will be planting onions. And then on the other side, over where you see those two, these two tanks over here, we have about 5 acres there, and we'll be doing onion on that side too. All right. And then this is about 1.5 acres. And then on the other side, above this tomato over there, we have another portion there, about 2.5 acres. We will be doing onion too. And yeah, that's our onions is the major crop at our farm, and we are not giving up on it. We will keep doing whatever we can to make sure that it is successful. From now henceforth, we will be posting a video every Monday and on Thursday, and any other bonus or random video within the week. But on Mondays and Thursday, we will be uploading a video from now henceforth. And we want to share this journey and encourage the young people in Africa, more especially in Kenya, to get into farming. I know it's not easy. It's been quite tough, more especially when you have the government that doesn't really care about the farmers. Because we'll talk about onion in the next video, and how we've been Yeah, the cost of production is still high, but then the prices are not good because the government let import of onion. It's not like we have it's not like we don't produce onion, but I think it's greedy of some few people in this country to let that happen. But we will continue to share with us with you, and also continue to champion the rights, for the rights for the farmers, so that we can make sure that farming is something that can give money and create employment, because the number of people that come to this farm on weekly basis, it's quite a lot. And you can imagine if we were to close down, the kind of people or the harm that we will cause to the society and the community surrounding us, because we do create jobs. And for that reason, I sure believe that farmers are quite important in this country and in Africa at large, because you come to do your research, you realize that the biggest percentage of land that can be tilled or that can be used for agricultural purposes, the biggest percentage is in Africa, yet we cannot feed ourselves. So that is it for now. I'm sorry for ranting, but that is it for now. I'll see you in the next video. Make sure that you do subscribe, like the video, share with your friends, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.